الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, there is a dua that Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam would say at the beginning of every month. And Ramadan was no different. He would say the same dua at the beginning of Ramadan as well. And that dua is اللهم أهله علينا بالأمن والإيمان والسلامة ربي وربك الله, which roughly means that, O Allah, bring this moon upon us, this crescent moon upon us, while we are in a state of security and iman and safety. And O moon, my Lord and your Lord is Allah. Brothers and sisters, this dua has some very deep meanings, like most of the du'as of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, like all of them. And in this dua, Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, Allahumma. Allahumma is just another way of saying, Ya Allah. That, O Allah, ahillahu alayna. Ahillahu has the meaning that, O Allah, bring this moon upon us, this crescent moon, this hilal, bring this hilal upon us at a time when, and help bring this moon upon us in a state when we have security and iman and safety. So this word ahillahu means that to bring the hilal upon us, and its root meaning has to do a lot with community. You see, the word carries in it the meaning that people inform each other of the hilal, because the original word comes from the meaning that people raise their voices to tell each other about the hilal, the coming of the hilal. And normally the crescent moon on the first, second, and third night is known as the hilal. After that, it is known as qamar, the actual moon. So the dua is to ask Allah to bring this upon us and let it appear so we can see it. And while we are informing each other, we raise our voices excitedly that we're telling each other that the hilal is in, the hilal is in, the hilal has come, and the month is going to begin, and so on. In a state of security, and while we feel really secure, and in a state of iman, and a state of safety. Now there are subtle differences between the words amn, and salama. Basically, aman is security, and versus salama, which is safety. Security is more on the physical level, while salama is more on the emotional level, and aman is more on the protection from the external factors. Protection from deliberate transgression, like criminals and outside forces that would try to hurt us in any way. And salama is more on the emotional level, that you might have all the security around you, but you still don't feel safe. It's more of a heartfelt issue. Safety is more of is something that is more internal rather than external, and it protects you from unintended causes and so on. So aman is more on the external side, and people who try to hurt you deliberately. And iman in the sense that make us firm on our iman, make it firm and steady as far as our existence. So Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam is asking Allah to bring this moon upon us while we are in that state, and the request is from Allah, not the moon. And that's why at the end Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, Rabbi wa Rabbuk Allah, that look, these benefits of security and firmness in our iman and belief in Allah and the Quran and the Sunnah and so on, all of these things are due to Allah and not you, O moon, because my Lord and your Lord is Allah. Just like Allah has made me, Allah has made you. And so it has nothing to do with you. Allah is the one who brought you, and we're asking Allah to bring you upon us so we can practice our Islam as we should be, and we can act righteously and do the things to please Allah as much as we possibly can. Brothers and sisters, again, thank you so much for listening. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.